an enviable height, and I've been known to be quite handsome in a certain angle and a certain light. Well, I entered into O'Malley's. He said, O'Malley, I have a thirst. O'Malley merely smiled at me. He said, you wouldn't be the first. I knocked on the bar and pointed to a bottle on the shelf. And as O'Malley poured me out a drink, I sniffed and crossed myself. My hand decided that the time was nigh, and for a moment it slipped from view. Oh, when it returned, it fairly burned with confidence new. Oh, what thunder from my steely fist made all the glasses jangle. Oh, when I shot him, I was so handsome. It was the light, it was the anger. Neighbors, I cried, friends, I screamed, I banged my fists upon the bar. I bear no grudge against you, and my dick felt long and hard. I am the man for which no God waits, but for which the whole world yearns. And I'm marked by darkness and by blood and by 1,000 powder burns. Well, you know those fish with the swollen lips that clean the ocean floors? When I looked at poor old O'Malley's wife, well, that's exactly what I saw. Well, I jammed the barrel under her chin, and her face looked raw and vicious. Her head, it landed in the sink with all the dirty dishes. And her daughter Siobhan, I pulled beers from dusk till dawn. Amongst the town folks, she was a bit of a joke, but she pulled the best beer in town. When I swooped magnificent upon her, she sat shivering in her grief, like the Madonna painted on the church house wall in whale's blood and banana leaves. Her throat crumbled in my hands, and I spun heroically around to see Caffrey rising from his seat. I shot that motherfucker down. I have no free will, I sang, and I flew about the murder. Mrs. Richard Holmes, she screamed, you really should have heard her. Well, I sang and I laughed, I held and I wept, I panted like a pup. I blew a hole in Mrs. Richard Holmes, and her husband stupidly stood as he screamed, you are an evil man. And I paused a while to wonder, if I have no free will, then how can I be morally culpable? I wonder. I shot Richard Holmes in the stomach, gingerly he sat down, and he whispered weirdly, no offense, then lay upon the ground. None taken, I replied to him, to which he gave a little cough, and with blazing wings I neatly aimed, blew his head completely. I've lived in this town for 30 years. To no one I am a stranger, and I put new bullets in my gun, a chamber upon chamber. And I turned my gun on the bird like Mr. Brooks. I thought of St. Francis and his sparrows, and as I shot down the youthful Richardson, it was Sebastian I thought of, and his arrows. Listen. I said I want to introduce myself, and I'm glad that you all came. And I leapt up on the bar, and I shouted out my name. Well, Jerry Bellows, he hugged his stool, closed his eyes and shrugged and laughed. And with an ashtray big as a fucking really big brick, I split his skull in half. There's blood spilled across the bar like a steaming scarlet brook, and then a note there at its edge on the counter wiped my tears away and looked. Well, the light in there, it was blinding, full of God and ghosts and truth.